I woke up to my neighbor screaming, "Call 911" at 7 a.m. on a Sunday. At first, I thought I was still half asleep, but then I heard it again. "Please call 911, I need an ambulance." He kept repeating it over and over, and the panic in his voice made it impossible to ignore. Our building is small, just one floor with about 12 apartments, so the sound carried through the hallway. I couldn't tell exactly which unit it was coming from, just that it was close. For a few seconds I stood there frozen, trying to decide what to do. Part of me wondered if I should go check on him myself, but another part thought that calling for help immediately was probably the safest option. He kept yelling that he couldn't move, so I called 911 and explained what I was hearing. My hands were shaking while I was on the phone, because you never really know what kind of situation you're walking into. The police arrived about 7 minutes later and asked which apartment it was. I told them I wasn't sure, but he was still screaming, so we followed the sound down the hallway. It was the unit directly in front of mine. They knocked and announced themselves, but he shouted that he couldn't get to the door. That's when they decided to break it down. When the door opened, his apartment was a mess. Things were knocked over and towels were scattered on the floor. Apparently, he had slipped in the bathroom and couldn't get up. He had been stuck there, unable to move, just yelling and hoping someone would hear him. When they reached him, the first thing he said was, "Thank God you're here." The ambulance arrived and took him to the hospital. I don't know how long he had been waiting before I woke up, and that part still makes me uneasy. It was terrifying in the moment, but I'm glad I listened and called. Sometimes, the only thing standing between someone and something worse is whether a neighbor decides to pick up the phone.